Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, former Kano State Governor and leader of the Kwankwasiya movement, has stated that a political alliance with the former governor of Anambra State, Peter Obi, is the best option for Nigeria in 2027, describing it as a necessary combination to rescue the country from its current challenges. Kwankwaso dismissed the concerns of a power struggle, stating he and Northern leadership accepted that Peter Obi is at the forefront of the needed change, aiming to replicate the collaborative spirit of past leaders like Tafawa Balewa and Shehu Shagari. He further confirmed that both leaders agreed to prioritize tackling Nigerians' security challenges, peace and stability, with a shared goal of fixing the economy, which Obi has often cited as a key issue. Supporters describe the potential ticket as a convergence of credible leadership, fecundity of ideas, integrity, incorruptibility, and accountability. Here is Alhaji Musa Kwankwaso speaking.
I'm so happy that I joined this rapidly growing party, the NDC. I believe so far so good. We are doing well. And I met people that I can call like minds, ranging from the leader of the party, Senator Dixon, the former governor of Bayelsa State, of course, Peter Obi, the former governor of Anambra State, and many other leaders that are today in our party. And I believe that many more are coming. And I'm happy to say that right from day one, we sat down together, we looked at the situation on the ground in this country, and we decided to take some major decisions, including zoning the presidency to the south for 4 years. And of course, after that, the presidency will rotate to the north. We are very happy that we are loyal party members wherever we find ourselves. We realized even before we joined the party was contemplating to zone it to the south for many obvious reasons. And therefore, almost all of us joining from the north, we accepted, because as it stands now, people are debating. Some would say it should come to the north. Others will say it should go to the south. But from our own end, we believe the best way to go now is to take it to the south so that we can eliminate the confusion that emanated from the death of our brother, our friend, Musa Kwankwaso. That actually introduced the confusion into the system. Even though, in a way, one can argue that from 1999 to date, the South have done more years than the North. I believe that it's good for us to be having consensus. There is no point in fighting. And what is key now is not presidency from the North or from the South. What is key is to have a quality leadership, people who are enthusiastic, who are determined and committed to give the country the leadership it deserves. You see, by now, especially those of us in the political trenches, would tell you that it is not only the man from your end that would make the country move forward. We have seen what happened during Obasanjo. We are part of it. And we believe he has done his best. From there, our brother, our friend came in, Umar Musa Kwankwaso, of blessed memory. There were issues, especially challenges of his health. When Jonathan came, we had many issues, especially the agreement at that time that he would do one term. For whatever reason, things have decided to change, and many things happened along that direction. But what is even relevant is the Buhari administration. I worked so hard. I'm sure you remember we brought about 1.9, almost 2 million votes. But as politicians, we are not recognized. We worked, we put our lives even on the line that time. But unfortunately, we could not see any benefit either as individuals or the constituencies that we represented. Of course, thereafter, we have this administration again. Everybody knows there are issues, and therefore people are determined at grassroots level, and even at the level we are operating now, that there should be some level of changes. And that is why I'm sure the Nigerians, since we decided to join NDC, have decided to come and join us. And you could see what is happening almost everywhere in this country and even beyond. People are opening offices everywhere across the world. So we're happy about that. Each and every individual in this country has one issue or the other to demand for change, ranging from the economy to the issue of insecurity, especially in this part of the country, to the issue or issues that we have seen with infrastructural developments, especially in this part of the country, and so on and so on and so forth. And that is why you find so many people are not even thinking of he has to be from my religion, he has to be from my part of the country, he has to be tall, he has to be short. Because people are looking for vibrant people who are strong enough to do the job, especially based on recent experiences. So nobody is waiting for anybody to tell him what to do, because everybody has a reason to say yes. We are yearning for change, and positive change for that matter. And I believe the names we mentioned and the party itself represent that change people are talking about. So that is why within a couple of weeks that we joined this party, you find so many people across the country who are pushing, who are coming around, who are registering with NDC, sorry. And we always add them at the same time to register with INEC, because it's only when you register with INEC that you can be in a position to bring in effective and positive change. You see, whatever you do, people will bring in some arguments for and against. And that is part of the democracy. For us, we stand by the fact that we need a very committed, solid, and of course effective leadership. And that is exactly what this country needs now. And for me, it's not a matter of north or south. Yes, people who are on the other side or who are in the other parties will go and tell their own stories. And I'm happy we have enough time for everybody to go and tell his own stories. And probably that is why I'm even here, to convince the people, especially the young men and women and other nationalists, that yes, there is need to have this solid and credible leadership that will come to stop all these evils that are happening, especially the issue of insecurity in northern Nigeria and even in the south, the issue of economy. People are complaining everywhere. The issue of infrastructure and so on and so on. The matter of education. That's the area that I'm very much interested. The military that we have, people who are well trained locally and internationally. They are determined to do the right thing. I think, in my opinion, what is lacking is the political will. And both of us, my humble self and Peter Obi, have agreed to tackle that issue head on to ensure that there is peace and stability in this country. Personally, I cannot remember any better combination, no matter how much time you are given, to find those who can beat us in terms of doing the right thing for this country.